Good morning, students. Today in the maths class of class 3, we will be studying measurement of weight. I, Ruchi Garg, will teach you the topic. We will revise this topic which you have already studied in class 2. So our today's topic is measurement of weight. You can see many things around you which you can weigh, like a basket of vegetables, a bag of flour, can of soda, a tomato puree, tubes like toothpaste, creams, small bottles of shampoo, like these. And when you visit a pediatrician, that is a doctor who treats children, they take the weight of the baby also. So you must have seen these sites. So children, there are different units to measure weight. We will be studying 2 kilogram and grams. Kilogram, as you can see, short form is kg and the short form of gram is g. As I told you earlier when we were studying length, that these short forms of units are always written in small letters. Now what are these units used for? Small objects like can of tomato pulp, tube of toothpaste, etc. are measured in grams because they are lightweight. So they are measured in grams. Gram is a smaller unit of measuring weight. Heavier objects like suitcase, bananas, a bag of flour, etc. are measured in kilograms. It is a common sight when you go to the vegetable market with your mother, not nowadays, but earlier you must have gone to market with your parents. So you buy 2 kgs of potatoes, that means 2 kilograms of potatoes, 1 kilogram of cauliflower, 1 kilogram of tomatoes, like this. So some objects are measured in grams and some objects are measured in kilograms. Kilograms is a bigger unit to measure weight. So children, what is weight? So you can say the weight of any object is the measure of its heaviness. How heavy it is. Is it very heavy or is it light? Like the tube of toothpaste. It is of 200 grams. Yes or no? Biscuits. They are 400 grams biscuits. It is written on the packet. So that tells you the weight, how much material is there in that packet. Okay, children. Now, various devices to measure weight. In olden times, these types of balances were used to measure weight. You must have seen these. Maybe some of you might be having at home also, your grannies, like this yellow balance, which you can see the picture, and small weights at home. They used to measure everything in the kitchen. Suppose they have to make some dish, so in that they used to measure small things and use them. Okay, so many of you must be having at home also. And with these physical balances, these weights, types of weights were used, which you can see here. But now digital balance devices are used. Like in the middle you can see people, this is a weighing scale and people used to measure their own weight. Then other balances also you can see the picture. This white balance which you can see, digital balance. Nowadays this is very common at every shop. Yes or no? The shopkeeper, whatever you buy, there is a pan on it. The shopkeeper puts things in the pan and the weight is displayed in this green column where you can also check what the weight is and then you can buy it. Heavier objects, here again you can see a black digital balance. Now in this, on the right side you can see a spring balance. This is a type of balance and it is known as spring balance. The load which we are about to weigh is hung on this hook and then it is held from the top, and whatever is the weight is shown in this display area. Okay children? Then again this red balance also you can see in kitchens also, and many places you see these types of balances. They are used to measure small weights. Okay children? So nowadays everywhere digital devices are used, digital balances are used. Now what is the relation between kilograms and grams? The relation between kilograms and grams is that 1 kilogram is equal to 1000 grams. I have written in short form also. 1 kilogram, that is 1 kg, is equal to 1000 grams. You have to learn this basic relation because on this basis only we can do the further conversions. Like as I told you, 1 kilogram is equal to 1000 grams. So what is the 3 kilogram equal to how many grams? Yes children. Whatever kilograms you are given, you will multiply it with 1000 because the basic relation is that 1 kilogram has 1000 grams. So whatever kilograms are given to you, you will multiply that with 1000 and you will get your answer in grams. Like 3 kilograms is equal to 3 multiplied by 1000 is equal to 3000 grams. Then 6 kilograms is equal to how many grams? 6 kilograms multiplied by 1000 grams is equal to 6000 grams. 12 kilograms is equal to how many grams? Yes, 12 multiplied by 1000 is equal to 12,000 grams. Now if I ask you 7 kilograms, what is 7 kilograms equal to in grams? It's very easy. You will multiply 7 with 1000 and you will get 7000 grams. Okay children? Now we will start addition. As you all know children, when we were revising length, then also I told you that addition is very simple, just like normal addition. Only thing you have to take care is that you have to arrange them in proper columns. Grams in grams column and kilograms in kilogram column. And then you will start the addition from the grams. Here you can see I have got two weights, 14 kilograms, 650 grams plus 25 kilograms, 235 grams. When we add them, what answer will we get? Let's see. 0 plus 5 is 5, 5 plus 3 is 8, 6 plus 2 is again 8. Moving to the kilograms column, 4 plus 5, 9 and 1 plus 2, 3. So your answer is 39 kilograms, 885 grams. Now moving on to the next example. I've got two weights, 21 kilograms, 925 grams and 46 kilograms, 345 grams. Now adding from the extreme right. 5 plus 5 is 10. So I will write 0 and 1 will be carried to the next column. In the next column you can see I already have 2 plus 4 and 1 I have carried. So adding all these 3 I will get 7. Moving to the next column, 9 plus 3 is 12. So I will write 2 here and 1 will be carried to the next column. There we have to add now 1 plus 1 plus 6 and that is equal to 8. And the next column 2 plus 4 is 6. So your answer is 68 kilograms 270 grams. Okay children? Now moving on to subtraction. Just like addition, subtraction is also very easy. Just like normal subtraction. You all have already done so many subtraction sums. So it is very easy for you, I know. Still let us revise. Again I have got two weights, 38 kilograms, 475 grams minus 14 kilograms, 120 grams. So when we arrange them in columns and then subtract. So starting from the extreme right, 5 minus 0 is equal to 5. 7 minus 2 is also equal to 5. And 4 minus 1 is equal to 3. Now coming to the kilograms column, 8 minus 4 is 4 and 3 minus 1 is 2. So your final answer is 24 kilograms 355 grams. Taking one more example, I have two weights here, 50 kilograms 546 grams minus 24 kilograms 265 grams. Now starting from the extreme right, 6 minus 5. You can easily do. 6 minus 5 is 1. So I have written the answer 1. Now moving to the next column. From 4 you have to subtract 6. And that you know is not possible. Because you cannot subtract a bigger number from a smaller number. Then what will we do? Yes, we will borrow from the neighboring column. So this 4 will borrow 1 from 5. After giving 1, 5 will become 4. So you cut there and write 4. And this 4 will become 14. Now 14 minus 6 we can easily do. That is equal to 8. Now moving to the next column, 4 minus 2, you can easily subtract. So that answer will be equal to 2. Now moving to the next column, it is 0. And in the second line it is written 4. You have to subtract 4 from 0, which you know is not possible. So again what we will do? We will borrow. So 0 will become 10. So from 10 if you subtract 4 you will get 6. And in the next column 4 minus 2 you will get 2. So what is your answer now? Your answer is 26 kilograms 281 grams. So I hope children you have understood how to add and subtract weights. Now I am giving you few sums for practice. 27 kilograms 356 grams plus 72 kilograms 653 grams. The next sum is 24 kilograms 397 grams plus 57 kilograms 110 grams. I hope children you can do these sums on your own without your parents' help. Do them in your rough copy. Few subtraction sums also you will practice in your rough copy. Please note them down. 34 kilograms 361 grams minus 12 kilograms 158 grams. And the second sum is 65 kilograms 297 grams minus 45 kilograms 188 grams. These sums you will practice at home. You can copy down more sums from your old copy or from any other book, whichever you have at home for practice, and you can do these sums and practice your skills. Is it clear, children? So in this measurement of weight, we studied that kilograms and grams are the two units to measure weight. Kilogram is used to measure heavier objects. Grams is used to measure lighter objects. Okay, children? And nowadays, digital devices are commonly in practice. We measure weight with the help of digital balances. Okay, children? Practice these sums at home